Hey everyone, how is it going? And welcome to a new episode of Scape and Listen. Haven't made a new episode of Scape and Listen in quite a while. I guess I really haven't had a lot to talk about, but oh boy, do I have a lot to talk about today, so I'm not going to mess around too much. I'm going to try and stay relatively to the point, because like I said, a lot to talk about today. Background footage right now is me killing God Wars Dungeon monsters in the wilderness for ecumenical keys. I want to do some solo Ceridome here pretty soon, so gotta stuck up on keys. I mean, I know the unlimited kill count update was super overpowered, but man, do I wish they didn't remove it, because it was so nice, but oh well. Keys aren't too annoying to get, so I guess I don't mind. But, alright. First thing I want to talk about, obviously, I always start off with a RuneScape-related topic now. There isn't a ton I want to talk about as far as RuneScape goes. There are a few things, though, that you guys have been asking me a lot to, like, share my thoughts on. So I'll start with a new continent, which I believe is called Zaya. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but we'll just go with that. The new continent, I think, is called Zaya. You guys have been asking me if I'm excited for it, what I think about it, and pretty much here's my thoughts. When it comes to old school RuneScape updates, I'm not a fan of, like, massive updates that just change a lot of things. However, I feel like this update, the new continent, as long as they're not adding ridiculous drops and stuff like that, it can't really hurt the game. I have a lot of great ideas with things they could do. I have a feeling this new continent's gonna be, like, high-level base, so one cool idea that I thought of would be, like, a level 95 or a level 97 Slayer monster. Because, like me, I just hit 93 Slayer, and now that I hit 93, I can't unlock any more monsters, and it's kind of like, well, I mean, I'm gonna train Slayer, but I guess I don't really care if I level up, you know what I mean? It's like, it's different training Slayer now that I have all the monsters unlocked. So I think if they were to add a new Slayer Master or a new Slayer Monster, that makes training Slayer to 99 actually worth it, that would be really great. Like, I think they could do a lot of higher level content with the new continent. So that's my thoughts on the new continent overall. I mean, I think it's going to be a good update. There's a lot of great things they could do with it. As always, though, it is up to them. Hopefully, they don't make any updates that hurt the game potentially, which always seems to happen once in a while, but one other RuneScape topic quickly is splashing in AFK Nightmare Zone. Now lately on stream you guys have been asking me like crazy. That is because currently it is being polled. Well, it's actually not a poll, it's more of a survey. They just wanted to get the people's thoughts on AFK, Guthan's, Nightmare Zone, and splashing. Now if you don't know what those are, I'll briefly explain them. AFK Guthan's is where you spend 20k usually on a booster to set you up with a Guthan's run. Now what a Guthan's run is a a normal rumble. So the monsters in Nightmare Zone, they're only like level 80s, 60s. They're pretty low level, right? That being said, if you wear full Guthan's, they're low level enough that you can constantly heal enough to like not die. And currently you only get logged out after 6 hours. It's called being 6 hour logged, so basically what you do, you pay this 20k, you wield your full Guthan's and whatnot, and you can leave for 6 hours. You will not die, and that's literally it. At my combat stats, 99 attack and strength, I gain, I think like 350k XP in defense. That's the thing too though, is with Guthan's you can only train defense or controlled. So most people train defense. I can get like 350k defense XP in 6 hours as well as like 200k points. Now, the issue with this is, one, people think it ruins the integrity of the game, which I roughly agree with. You're literally just getting 300k, 300 to 400k defense XP for, leaving your computer on overnight. That's literally all you have to do. It's kind of like botting, in a way, it is. And you can't deny, I mean, it's legal botting, even if you're a huge supporter of, splashing in Guthan's Nightmare Zone. You can't even deny it really is kind of legal botting. Overall, that's what it is. I don't have a huge problem with Guthan's AFK. The reason why is it's just defense. Now, I'll tell you why I have a major problem with splashing. But Guthan's isn't that big of a deal to me because it's just defense. It's not, like a skill that would normally cost you a lot of money. Plus, you don't get a ton of points. I mean, you do get some points and they add up, but you really don't make much money from AFK Guthan's because the points are so minimal. Now, moving on to splashing. Splashing is actually a pretty big deal. You should know what splashing is by now. Like, if you go to the Lumbridge basement, or I swear to God, if you go anywhere on RuneScape, you're going to see about 40 kids splashing. It's actually unreal, so What it is you literally just auto-cast a spell, usually a fire spell because you can wear a smoke battle staff, which uses both air and fires. So for example, if I cast Fire Wave with a smoke battle staff on, the only thing it costs me is a blood rune, so it's actually pretty cheap to train with. And the same thing applies with the 6-hour logs. All you have to do is attack a monster, let your account AFK for 6 hours. Now you have to have your magic bonus really low, that way you actually never hit, you never kill the monster. But all you do is just sit there and splash on a monster for 6 hours until you get logged out. So a lot of these methods are used overnight. So the thing is people will be like playing during the day, gaining XP, and then before they go to bed, they start one of these AFK trips. So they actually like are pretty much gaining XP 24 hours a day. The reason why I have a major problem with splashing is because it hurts the economy pretty severely. Now most people actually don't realize this. I think most people's problems is simply because, you know, it's kind of botting. Once again, it's like legal botting. That's most people's problems. What they don't actually understand is how it affects the economy. First of all, it really hurts rune crafting. Before splashing, how did everyone train magic? Well, okay, not everyone, but you know what I mean. Before splashing, a lot of people alked. Alking used to be the thing, you know. Alking isn't super expensive and it's not super fast either, it's just a good way to train. That being said, hardly anyone alks anymore because all you have to do is just leave your computer on for 6 hours and you can train magic. So the price of nats has hit a huge hit. I kind of used hit twice there, but the price of nature runes has gone down considerably, and that's a bad thing. Making double nats, which requires 91 rune crafting, used to be one of the better money-making methods in the game, but now it's really not that great anymore because of the huge price drop in nature runes. So, really, if you think about it, a skill like rune crafting, to get to 91 takes so long, and you're hardly being rewarded anymore. That's my biggest problem. I really am one of those players, I don't care about the, it loses the integrity of the game, it's like botting. I really don't care about that aspect. I care more about the fact that, because of this update, people are training their asses off. You know, rune crafting is one of the slowest skills in the game. To get to 91, just so that they can make they can get money per hour when it used to be good. That's my issue with it right there, is that it really devalues rune crafting. So, I don't know. The thing is if they pull removing splashing, I 100% guarantee you it will not even come close to passing because so many people do it. I can honestly bet a pretty good percentage of the people watching this right now have splashed or have done Guthan's Nightmare Zone. And you know, it's not like, I'm not hating on anyone, I'm not judging you, like I said, it's just one of those things that I know will never get removed if it's a poll, because it's just so easy that, you know, people want it. So, those are my thoughts on those topics. Like I said, you guys have been asking me quite a bit in stream lately what I think about them, so that's overall my thoughts on those topics. I guess let me know down below what you guys think. I'll be interested to hear your opinions. Maybe you guys know some things that I don't, and you could, you know, explain it to me better, and maybe I won't be, you know, in such a... You know, I wouldn't be so against splashing or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so just let me know what you think down below. And I guess moving on, now I've got two major things to explain or talk about. First of all, I should have done this at the beginning of the video, actually. Fuck it, though. First of all is, if there are any of you here that have been subscribed to me for over a year, you would know that last year at Thanksgiving I made this same video talking about me being pretty much MIA for a week. Now, a lot of you guys, for Thanksgiving break, you know, you're like, oh yes, Thanksgiving break, I get a week off, get to eat some good food. This does not happen for Mr. Mammal. Mr. Mammal gets his week off, yes, this is true. I get out of school on Wednesday. After school Wednesday through Sunday morning are hell for me. The reason why is me and my family butcher. I don't know why, it's just a thing that my family has always done. And you just don't ask why we do it, because we just do it. That's your answer. Why do we do this? Hey mom, why do we do this? Because we do. So, basically, a lot of my family gets together and we butcher from roughly 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then usually we wrap things up on Sunday. So, my Thanksgiving break is not like, oh yeah, let's, you know, eat way too much Thanksgiving dinner, watch some football, take a nap. No, my day is... stand in my basement and cut up meat 12 hours a day, so don't pity me. I just thought, you know, this is one of those things I gotta tell you guys. That's pretty much what I'm doing this week, so there will be no streams. However, I did come through for you guys. I made sure to get my progress video done. It's a long one. Be excited. It's about 25 minutes again. Last one was 25 minutes. This one's about 25 minutes. So that'll be a scheduled upload for like Thursday or something like that. So hopefully that can make up for my absence of streaming and whatnot while I am gone. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. That being said, you know what, I make it sound bad, but it really isn't that bad. I mean, it's, my family's there, we get to hang out, and we always, shoot the shit, so it's always fun, but it's just, not exactly as pleasant as other people's Thanksgiving. So anyway, hope you guys all have a fantastic Thanksgiving if you are an American. And oh, fun fact, I actually saw a trailer today. We were watching a trailer for this movie in history class, and it said, I was just, this is actually pretty irrelevant, but it said it's a movie called Unbroken, and I've actually read this book, and it's coming out it's coming out Christmas Day. No, Thanksgiving Day, or is it Christmas Day? I don't remember. One of the two. And it said, and then we watched a second trailer, and on the second trailer it said coming out Boxing Day. And my teacher was like, yeah, that's like a Canadian thing. Is anyone here Canadian that can confirm what the hell Boxing Day is? I just imagined like a 24-hour like boxing marathon, but I don't know. I'm just curious. I could totally Google it, but I know I got Canadian viewers. Why not ask you guys if this is just some BS or whatever? But okay, anyway. That was actually extremely irrelevant. Moving on, that's my RuneScape topics, that's my IRL topic, that's what you guys need to know about. I probably should have talked about me, the whole Thanksgiving thing at the beginning of the video, because I know, there's actually probably people that haven't made it this far. Surprisingly enough, I don't know how that goes. Like, when I subscribe to someone, I watch their entire videos. But funny enough, you look at my analytics, my average view duration is like 10 minutes. My progress videos are like 20 minutes, my average view duration is like 10 minutes. It's just like, mate, what? Whoa, come on. Anyway, I get it. That's just how it goes. Anyway, so that's my Thanksgiving. Now, the video we've all been waiting for. Okay, why did I not stream for like 6 days? Okay, I can't even get in depth as I want to. Like, there's just reasons that I just can't get as in depth as I want to, or as in-depth as you guys are going to want me to get. But I'll basically give you a real rough explanation as to why, and hopefully it'll suffice. So, okay. Last Wednesday, as in Wednesday the 19th of November, I was live streaming, and I received a call at around 11 p.m. Now, for those of us that have parents that work and, are an actual contribution to society, know that your parents obviously go to bed around 11 or before, considering they have work, naturally. So when these kids call me at 11 on my house phone, it's not cool because it wakes my parents up and they're like, hey, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't know. So you're thinking, Mr. Mammal, how did he get your house number? And I'm like, well, the basic answer to that is he doxed me. I'm not gonna get into that. You can, the internet's a powerful thing. If you want to, hit up google.com and ask them what it is. They'll explain it better than I can. At any rate, they got our house number, and they decided they wanted to call me at 11, which is not cool because it woke my parents up. And they proceeded to call me like a couple more times, from like at like 11:15 and like 11:30. And at this point, my parents were like, what in the fuck, dude? I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. They're like, who is this guy? I'm like, I have no idea. That's the thing, like, this is what I don't understand about the whole situation. Before this, I had never talked to these guys before. Like, you would think if someone's, like, finding my info to call me and fuck with me, like, I would have done something. Maybe they were trying to, like, get back at me for something I had done. I don't know. I have no idea why. I mean, I realize that's kind of a thing on the internet these days, just to mess with people, but I was just like, you can mess with me in other ways than fucking with my parents. Like, I was like, this is just something like a 4-year-old would do for real. But anyway, that's basically what happened. Now, naturally, I was like, okay, this is not cool. So I took like 5 days off of streaming, trying to contact people, trying to figure out what I can do about this. And then finally, I kind of got to my solution as to what I needed to do. So that's why I didn't stream from, after that Wednesday until well, as the day of me recording this yesterday, because I streamed on Monday, today's Tuesday when I'm recording this, so yeah, that was pretty much the situation. Naturally, I think you guys can understand, if someone found your house number and you have no idea who they are, and they're calling you, you'd probably be a little freaked out, and you're not going to be like, oh, well, that happened, yep, time to turn the live stream back on the next day, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's pretty understandable why I took the course of action that I did, by not streaming the next day and just carrying on, so that's a rough explanation of what happened and why I wasn't streaming for like 5 days, because man, you guys were, and I'm gonna word this as best as I can. Those 5 days were so bad. I literally, every day I would join my CC, and it was just every other minute. Hey man, were you streaming today? No. It'd be like this. I'd log on. Ooh, an easy clue school. I'd log on and be like, hey man, were you streaming today? No. 5 minutes later. Hey man, were you streaming today? Nope. Hey man, were you streaming today? No. Hey man, were you streaming today? No. And by that, like, fourth one, I was typing no, but outside I was like, shut the fuck up! Like, I was getting so annoyed because I couldn't explain why I wasn't streaming, but all I could just say was, no, I'm not. And it was not cool. Okay, my phone is ringing right now. It's my brother. Dude, I'm in the middle of I better answer it. Anywho, apologize about that. Yeah, it was so hard for those 5 days because I couldn't explain to you why I wasn't streaming, or I didn't want to explain it, and all I could say was no, and that clearly was not enough for people because it was just all day. But I'm glad to be back now. I think I got the situation, sorted, I hope. Kinda. I don't even fucking know at this point, but I think I have a solution that should work, evidently, from what I've talked to people and, tried to get help with this. So, that was the situation that you've all been wanting to know about so badly, but now that that's over with, now that everything's explained, I just want to talk pretty much about you guys being beautiful beasts and how much I love you, because, oh my god. Oh god, there's a person, please don't kill me. So, here's where we start. First of all, about an hour ago, I just hit 27k subscribers. You guys are all beautiful, sexy beasts, and I want to say thank you for 27k. I got home, and I actually tweeted it. I got home. I had 26,999 subscribers. I was like, wow, are you kidding me? But yeah, we just hit 27k, so thank you so much for that, guys. Secondly, when I returned to streaming, like I said, I was gone for like 5 days, whatever. When I returned from streaming, you guys made me feel so loved, it was actually insane. Like, it made me I was like, oh my god, like, I didn't even know what to say. I turned the stream on, and in about a minute and a half later, when people actually started joining, it was literally the chat box just constantly scrolling through, OMG, Mammal, you're back, I love you, stuff like that. The chat scrolled like that for a solid 2 minutes, and I was like, I was gone for 5 days. What? And I was just like, oh my god. It was just, I felt like so loved, and I was just like, you guys are the best. I just want to say thank you guys for the support lately. Also, on that note, my past, 4 progress videos have been insane. My last progress video has over 1,000 likes. I have 2 videos on YouTube that have over 1,000 likes. That one, and then my 100th progress video. You guys gotta understand something. I have 27,000 subscribers, and I just got 1,000 likes on, a normal video. It's not like some, milestone. It's just, a progress video. And you guys gave me 1,000 likes. Do you understand that there are other RuneScape channels that have, 100k subscribers or thereabouts, and don't consistently get over 1,000 likes? They'll get around it, but my point is, I honest to God feel like I have one of the best fan bases on YouTube. I really do, and I really mean that for real. When you compare my ratings and stuff like that compared to, people of similar subscriber status, I just, there's, I feel like I've always been, a modest person, which is actually ironic. I feel like if you call yourself modest, you're not, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm not modest about? you guys. For real. I will brag about you guys all fucking day. You guys are seriously the best, and I just... Man, I don't even know. Thinking about Thanksgiving, you know, what do I have to be thankful for? Is put me in this, like, sentimental mood. What I have to be thankful for on Thanksgiving is that I can go through something like I did last week that kind of scared me, and the support just goes through the roof, man. I'm about to die right here. After that happened on Wednesday night, I got sent about 20 Twitch PMs saying, "Hey Mammal, hope you're okay, dude. I'm sorry that shit had to happen to you. You didn't deserve it. I'm here if you need me." I was just like, I mean, like 20 messages. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about when I say I honestly feel like I have like some of the best fans. And I just want to say thank you so much for that. You guys make me feel so appreciated and so loved, and I mean, I'm just so glad that I can do this. It's so hard starting out as a smaller YouTuber or Twitch or whatever that you mainly do. It's so hard to start small and, you know, get that bigger status. And I don't think I'm that big still. I think I still have a really long ways to go to be, you know, considered up there, but I don't know. I'm just so grateful that you guys have allowed me to get to this point and have supported me all the way through, and it's just unreal. So that was my my sentimental Thanksgiving, you know, my sentimental Thanksgiving thoughts on this Scape and Listen. So hopefully this has unfortunately let you know about my upcoming Thanksgiving shenanigans. I apologize. It kind of sucks. Like, I finally got my streaming back in order. I streamed Monday, and I'm gonna stream tonight on Tuesday, and then it's like, well, I'm back, and yeah, I'll see you in like 4 days, but it is what it is. It's a yearly thing, so I knew this was coming, but hopefully that cleared that up in the future, and hopefully I cleared up the situation that happened last week. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly what to tell you about it, because I don't know. I had never talked to these people before. I'd never done anything to them or said anything to them. I don't know. Maybe they just literally have so little going on that they feel the need to see a successful person roughly their age, I'm gonna guess by their voice, and, you know, oh look, he's more successful than me, let's go fuck with him, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's gotta be what it boils down to, because there's no other reason you would just blatantly fuck with someone for no reason when they've never done anything to you. But anyway, guys, a little bit, as I always do in these videos, I always drag it out at the end. I don't know why, it's just one of my traits, but hopefully this cleared it up. Hopefully you're all understanding of the situation on what transpired. I'll see you guys in about a week, and there should be a scheduled upload of a progress video Thursday-ish. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on Thursday, I think. So thank you all for listening. Maybe Friday. Ooh. Should I keep you guys on your toes? Thursday or Friday? I don't know. We'll see. Depends when this gets uploaded. See, if I upload this tonight, it's going to be like a Wednesday, and then I'll be like uploading it the next day. But if I upload it on a Friday, it'll actually, you know, give it a solid break, you know. You'll just have to wait and find out. Alright, thanks for listening, guys. If you're an American, hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys later.